Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is your boy James from What's Your Forte, and today we're going to be installing the APR throttle booster to my Porsche Macan. All right, let's get to it. So one of the main issues that I've heard with the Porsche Macan and that I've also experienced myself is the throttle response. When you're in sport or sport plus mode, if you have sport chrono, you don't really have a lot of issues. But when you're in just a regular drive mode, there is a lot of lag, and it's not turbo lag. It's just the way they have the throttle mapping done on this car, and it seems to be a common issue among all the owners. There's a couple of throttle boosters out there, and I wanted to try out the APR one. All right, so you can get this APR one from Keys Motorsports, and it will be linked down below in the description. So we're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna right now go see what's inside the box, and then we're gonna go to the installation. So let's get to it. All right, so we are now looking at the inside of the box. You do get this instruction pamphlet right here. And then this looks like to be the module, which you guys can see right there. This looks to be a controller that's going to be inside of your car. And then we also have batteries that they have supplied to it. So underneath that, looks like we're probably going to have some cords. Yep, we're going to have the cords, plugs, accessories, everything we're going to need for the installation, and also alcohol wipe to wipe off surfaces. So they give you everything you need inside this kit, and that is wonderful, so you don't have to worry about trying to buy anything else. So everything you need is inside. So let's go ahead and go to the car and see exactly where we're going to have to plug this into. All right, so here are your two pedals. This is your brake and this is your gas. And if you guys didn't know, the brake pedal is actually carbon. So if I'm kind of zooming on it right there, it's actually carbon fiber. Did not know that. So the more you know, right? But anyway, so there's going to be an actual module that's going to be connected to the actual throttle. So you can kind of see it right here. So this is the module we're going to need to plug into. So there's supposed to be a T30 screw right to the top right of this, where we can pull out and get this throttle and get this pedal to drop. So then we can go ahead and do the go ahead and hook up the APR unit. So I'm going to work on that now. It's probably going to be tough for me to video, but I just kind of want to show you guys kind of where we're going to have to put the screw in to get this pedal out. So let's get to it. All right, everyone. So I got the pedal to drop. It was very tough for me to get to it because I'm a big guy and I have wide shoulders and there's not a lot of room down here. But this is the screw that's holding it in. It's at the very top of it. It's a T30. Just get like a long extension and you can get it right out. All right, so then at that point you can drop this pedal. You can just see right here, and then that plug at the top is what we need to get out. So should be able to get like a flat head to kind of pop it up, pop the little clip up, and then you'll be able to get the whole pedal out. Then we'll be able to put in the bypass from the APR unit and be able to get this thing installed. So let me go ahead and do that now. All right, so here's the pedal. So the APR unit goes right into there, and then you'll have a cord sticking right out. And you can't mix them up. They only fit in one side. So that's the side that will go into the pedal. The APR plug looks like that. And the other one hooks up to the stock plug, which is right there in the center of your screen. I know it's a little dark. I'm shining some light on it, but it's going to go right into there. So you hook that plug into there. The other plug goes directly into the pedal. And then both of these ends, which you see one end right there, the other end I have kind of right here. Both of those ends are going to go into the APR box, which is right here. And then you'll have to find somewhere to put this. Probably going to 3M tape it somewhere, and then we'll be good to go. So let's go ahead and get all this back together, get this plugged into that, and then I'll show you where I'll put this at, and then we'll go ahead and get this set up. All right, everyone, so I have it hooked up here. So I have it routed behind the steering column, and that's the APR module right there. Got it plugged in. So I'm not going to tuck it just yet because I will need to see there's an indicator light right on the front, like right here, that I will need to see when I'm doing the setup. So after I do the setup, then I'll probably tuck it probably somewhere in this corner here, put some 3M tape on it, something like that, tuck it away so it's out of the way. All right, so just want to show you guys how I have it routed and how it looks plugged up. So that is it right there. So let's go ahead and get to the setup part. All right, everyone, so the next step in this process is going to be this actual APR controller right here, we're gonna need to put the batteries in it. So the batteries came in the package right there that you get. So you will get these batteries. So we're just gonna put those in there. Then if you look at your pamphlet here, it does give you a QR code here. And this is where you're gonna download the app to your phone, because you have two ways of controlling the throttle booster. You either control it via your app on your phone, or you can use this actual module to control it. So I will be showcasing both today, just to kind of give you what both options are, and then you can kind of choose which one is going to work best for you. So I'm going to go ahead and put the batteries in, and we're going to go ahead and get started with the startup process. All right, everyone, so we're inside the car right now. So what you want to do now, once you get everything plugged up, we want to turn the ignition on. So once we turn the ignition on, you want to make sure you have your keys with you to your car. All right. So now I got the ignition on, but you know, the car's not on. So that's exactly where you want to be. All right. So now at this point, if you haven't downloaded the app, you want to go ahead and download the app. All right. So you can kind of see it. I'm showcasing this on the screen right now. We're on the APR app, and it's kind of doing the searching for devices. Pops up on the screen to continue. Make sure your vehicle is on the on run position and the engine is not running. It is in the on position. The engine is not running. So I'm pressing OK. So now it's searching for the device. And it searches via Bluetooth. Press the pedal all the way to the floor and hold it until the module is found. All right. So I'm holding it all the way down. Device found. A discovery process using the pedal is different from the pedal relearn process. If you have not completed a pedal relearn, you'll need to do that before the product will function. So it's just letting you know. So it did define the device. So boom. So now we have found the device. So we're good to go on that front. And then also it says in the pamphlet, if you want to check the module, it should light up red to indicate that it has been connected to the module. So I'm just going to look. Yep. So we're good to go on that. So now we're on to installing to the wireless module. So to install the wireless module, what you're going to do is put this close to the module that you have down there by your throttle commander. And then you're going to hold the button, press and hold it, and then one at a time. And then even at that point, the actual module should flash, and then that will let you know that this has been connected. So it says it should flash 3 times after approximately 3 to 5 seconds, indicating that a successful pairing has happened. So that's what I'm going to do right now. So let me get a little closer to the module. I actually want to look at it. So bear with me very quick. Boom. That was pretty easy. That was pretty easy. I did it like once or twice. Saw it flash 3 times. And now this is actually showing some indicator lights. So I kind of show you guys right there, showing some indicator lights. So if I push down, you can kind of see it light up. I'll push up, you can see it kind of go. And that's how you change your maps and stuff. So it's pretty cool. Pretty easy. All right, so now the next thing we're gonna do, we have to relearn the pedal for the module. So it says you only have to do it for one, so I'm gonna try it on my phone, and I'm gonna share the screen so you guys can follow along. So right now I'm in the APR app, as you guys can see right there. So I'm gonna hit the module, and it's gonna actually connect to the module. All right, so we have everything set up right here, and we want to hit pedal relearn. Now it says the pedal relearn process consists of pressing the accelerator all the way to the floor and then releasing it fully. This cycle must be done 3 times within 30 seconds window after selecting the OK. So you want to make sure you have enough time to make sure that your foot's ready to push down on that pedal. All right, so again, pushing it down 3 times fully within 30 seconds. Okay. 1. All right, I did it 3 times. Now it's going through a process. You can kind of see the circle going around, as you guys can kind of see on the screen as you're following along. Pedal relearn. Confirm the LED color of the module changed from red to orange. If orange, press complete. If red, hit retry. So I gotta move again. It definitely looks orange to me. So it definitely learned it there. So let's go ahead and hit complete. Yep, definitely orange. Just confirmed it again. It is definitely orange. All right, so now what I want to do is kind of go through the actual levels that you have with the APR throttle mapping system. So you guys can see on my screen right here, we're in the app, we're on the levels section. So level 1 is actually 80%. So this will be, you know, if you want 80, this is 80%. So this is gonna be less than stock. So this is gonna be like kind of like a valet mode, or it can be if you have someone driving the car that's not accustomed to driving something this fast, you want to kind of learn them, you know, or if you're driving in snow, you can use 1, and that'll be a good use for that. 2 looks like it's gonna be stock. So that's gonna be level 2 indicator. And I like how they show the actual indicator at the very top that matches the unit right there. So you can kind of see how this corresponds with that. So you have 2 is gonna be stock. 3 is going to be 150%. So that's going to be like 1.5 times stock. So that should be pretty good. Sport, 175%. So that should definitely give you a boost. 5 is going to be 200%. So 2 times the throttle input of the normal Porsche Macan or whatever car that this may be hooked to. So that is good. And then you actually have 6, 7, and 8 are 3 customized maps that you can go into. So let's actually see what that looks like. So if you hit modify, then you can kind of see 0% throttle, 10% throttle, 20% throttle, 30% throttle, 40% throttle, kind of how that works in there. Now, if you guys have any recommendations for a customized map, please let me know in the comments down below, and I can try it out and see what I think about it. All right, so that can be a nice little follow-up video, and where we can work with each other to figure out the perfect throttle map for the Macan. But otherwise, you can go in here and mess around with that and then save custom 1, 2, and 3. So that's actually pretty cool. You get to create your own maps if you really want to dig deep into it. So yeah, so I'm definitely going to try all these out. I'm not going to try out stock. We know what stock is. So I'll try out economy to see how that feels, drive, sport, and extreme. I have a feeling that I'm probably going to be somewhere between probably sport and drive, but we'll be able to test that out once we get everything rolling. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and clean up everything, and then we're going to go ahead and take this out for a drive and test it out on the road. But yeah, so far the app interface is pretty cool, and I like the way it looks. So we're good to go there. Oh, and one more thing, what I want to see is if this module corresponds with this. So if I hit up on this, it kind of matches up with the line. Then if I hit up, it shows 3 here. It shows 3 on the app. So the app and the actual module work together. So one will never be out of sync with the other, which is pretty cool. So that's a good job, good innovation there from APR. All right, so the one area that I know that the throttle needs to be improved on is start stop. So that is, I'm getting ready to hit a stop sign here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move it to the 3rd icon, which is, I think the 3rd is 150%. So we're on the 3rd one now. So I'm gonna see how the start stop is. And we're in regular mode, not in sport or anything like that. I just wanna see how it reacts from a dig. Okay, okay. Okay, I think it still needs maybe a little bit more kick in the lower end. But I didn't have to push down on it much, and it started getting up and going, which is good, which is very, very good. I just realized I had my sunroof open, so sorry about the wind noise there. But that's pretty good right there. Like I'll take that, you know. So looking good there. Just hit it. Definitely makes the car feel a lot more sporty, and you don't have to always be in sport mode. So let's go ahead and stop playing around. Let's go up to the next level, which I think we're at 150 now. This is supposed to be 175. So we'll go to level 4. So now at 175. Okay. Okay. I mean, you definitely don't have to push it down as much. And I'm like, as y'all saw me right there, I don't know if y'all could really see that, but I'm just getting around people a little bit. But yeah, feels good. Feels good. This is definitely the way that this car should have been mapped. Granted, this car does not have sport chrono, so I know that affects things a little bit, but man, it already feels better. And I'm in regular mode. I don't have to always get in sport mode all the time whenever I want spirited driving. Because the only downside of sport mode is it hangs it hangs the revs a lot. And if you don't really want to drive like that all the time, it kind of sucks. So this is definitely helping with that. And that's 175. So I'm gonna get back on the highway here, and let's just go ahead. Let's just go ahead and go full send. Let's go ahead and go. Let's max this thing out. 200%. Let's see what we got. You know what I mean? Let's go. See, we'll go ahead and make sure I'm buckled in. Make sure the steering wheel's right. We're gonna see what this thing can do. One thing about the throttle booster that is a myth, or some people say that it does. It doesn't make your car faster. It just, well, it will in a sense of you don't need to push down on the throttle as much to get the car to do maximum output. So if you're just, so it'll make it feel faster. But as far as like if you would do a quarter-mile time with the throttle booster and quarter-mile time without throttle booster, it's not going to make your car faster. It just makes it feel faster because you don't have to push down on the gas as much. So it's just all in the throttle mapping. Since they moved to this drive-by-wire stuff with a lot of these throttles, we have to deal with this type of stuff, you know. So it's not a very progressive pedal. It's all done by programming, and that's the reason why That's the reason why these throttle mappers, these throttle boosters, have become so popular, because everybody's on drive-by-wire now. So we're at 200%. Oh, okay. Okay. Initially, it doesn't feel much different from 175, but let's see. All right, about to kick down and pass somebody. That was effortless, very effortless. That's pretty good. I'm not mad about that at all. I would say 200% probably makes the biggest difference. It seems to be in the lower end. Like as soon as I touch the gas pedal, it's ready to go. So it's definitely very, very sporty. I probably would live somewhere between 175 and 200. I just like really sporty drives. And I just, you know, that's just me. I usually have higher horsepower cars, so this is going to make me somewhat happy until, you know, we turn up the boost on this. And just a little, for anyone that's made it to this part of the video, I am going to be switching over to the APR tune. So the APR now has where you can tune at home. So I am going to be switching over to that. So if you want to see that content, we're going to be dynoing, getting numbers, and all that. So if you want to see that, be subscribed, stay tuned for that. I do got that coming. So let's go ahead and put it in the sport now. My car because I don't have Sport Chrono, does not have Sport Plus, but I do have Sport. So let's put it in sport now. Let's see how that feels. Man, it's like hanging on the gears too. Had a little backfires, little farts, little burbles. Okay. Yeah, 200 in sport is like, that's like max performance for real. I respect it. Man. Okay. Let me chill out. Yeah, 200 in sport feels really good. I mean, it just makes you have to do less work to get the speed you want. That's always been a problem with this car. I always feel like I had to go foot to the floor every time in order for me to really get the performance out of this car. And now I don't feel like I need to do that. Oh yeah, this APR throttle booster really woke up my car. Really woke up the Macan. This is definitely a must-have mod. Even if you don't have a tune or anything else, this is definitely a must-have mod. All right, everyone. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. If you want to buy your own APR throttle booster, I'll be putting the price up right here, somewhere over here, and then also you can get this from Keys Motorsports. It will be linked in the description below. All right, everyone. So this is a must-have product. If you got a Porsche Macan and you do not like the throttle inputs right now, this is a must-have mod. You need this. You need this. All right. So I hope you guys like this video. Hope you guys subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know whenever I'm making some new drops. We do got an APR tune on the way and some more mods on the way. All right. So that's gonna be today's video. I hope you guys liked it. And it's your boy James, and I'm out. Peace.